Welcome to the lectures of Java programming. Okay, Java is a programmable language or high-level language to execute the group of instructions or group of commands of an user requirements or such type of programs. This is one type of the important language in nowadays. Let's go to it. Let's observe the briefly history about Java. The history of the Java starts from Green Team. Okay, here is the team. The first Java starts from the team's called name as a Green Team. Initiate, Initiated a revolutionary task of develop a language for digital devices such as set-top box and televisions, etc. Okay, starting off an Java programming, it's used for digital devices such as set-top box, televisions, etc. Now, currently, Java is used in internet programming, mobile devices, games, etc. Okay, most of the Java is used in the internet programming to develop the games by using Android Studio, like so on. This is briefly about the history of Java. Let's go to the Java buzzwords, or simply calls as Java features. Here I mentioned some of the major important features which we have to remember. Okay, it's a basic terminology or basic keywords you have to must and should learn about the Java. Okay, first of all, it's simple. Java is a simple programming language. Okay, well, compared to the C++, like Python, etc., Java is a very simple language. Okay, then next one is object oriented. Object oriented. Java is an object oriented language. OOPS concept. Okay, Java is maintained by the OOPS concept. Uses object oriented is nothing but consistence of the both object and classes. Okay, let's now see what is meant by object and what are the classes. For briefly definition, I will say object. An object is anything that really exists in the world. Okay, an object is anything that really exists in the world. And what about class? A group of objects have the same behavior or properties, like properties or actions will come under the group. Okay, or like classes is a group of properties or actions on the behaviors. Okay, under this group is called as a classes. Later on we'll go to an examples and it's clear about the object and classes. Okay, then robust is the strong language. Robust means it's a strong language. Okay, Java is a robust language. Robust means strong language. Java programs are strong. They don't crash easily like C or C++. It is a strong language. Okay, while compared to the C++ and other languages, Java is a strong language. Okay, secure. It is a most complex security is there available in Java. Okay, to avoid eavesdropping, tampering, and virus threats can be eliminated or minimized by using the Java. Okay, Java is a more complex security. Okay, have the most complex security. Okay, portability. Portability is nothing but it yields the same result on every mission. That means if a program yields the same result on every mission, then the program is called portability. Okay, the same results which came from different missions or every missions, such type of the program is called portability. Java is a portable language. Okay, interpreter bytecode interpreted by JVM. Let's see that. Okay, Java contains the both compiler and interpreter. Okay, first the source code compiled by the compiler and it's produced the bytecode. Then this bytecode interpreted by the interpreter. Let concentrate my word. The bytecode interpreted by the interpreter. Okay, which presents in the Java virtual machine. Okay, is that clear? So it is interpreted. Okay, Java consists of the both compiler and interpreter. This no language program consists of the two compiler and interpreter. Okay, if the C++ we observe the different language programs, each language program consists of the either compiler or interpreter, but Java consists of the both compiler and interpreter. First it's compile the source code and it produces the bytecode. Okay, then it interpreted the bytecode and which executed the program. The interpreter is located or situated by using the Java virtual machine. High performance. Okay, Java is a high performance with uses of the just-in-time method. Just-in-time. As earlier I'm saying that the interpreter no. Okay, the problem with the interpreter inside the Java virtual machine. Okay, the interpreter present inside the Java virtual machine. This leads to the slow of the performance. So to overcome this problem, along with the interpreter, the Java developer peoples have introduced a JIT, just-in-time compiler. Okay, JIT. This is JIT, just-in compiler, which increases or the improve the performance of an Java code. Improvement performance of the speed of the execution of the Java program. It's a high performance by using the just-in-time. Okay, multi-thread. Generally, what is meant by thread? Thread is an individual process of execute a group of statements. Okay, a group of statements or bunch of statements. Okay, individually processed to execute the group of statements is called a thread. Okay, in the Java they have the multiple threads. Okay, they are the 2 more 3 like so on the threads. Okay, multi-threads creating in the multiple threads is called a multi-thread. These are some basic important features. Okay, there are a lot of features in the Java, but I mentioned here the must and should very high priority features or high important buzzwords. Okay, Java we have to remember until of this course. Okay, let's go through an execution of the C programming. Yes, this is sample.c. Okay, sample.c means this is your source file or source code which you have written in the C language. Okay, in the okay turbo C. Okay, what type of a editor you using? Turbo C or C++? We can execute at the different platforms. Okay, in turbo C alt F9 to compile it. Okay, to compile it, it's compiler. Okay, the source code will become goes to the compiler and compile this list of errors. Okay, it's check if it exists until the source code has the no error. Okay, it checks the errors. Okay, if no errors is possible, then it creates the object file. Okay, let's get the object file. Then is the linker. It links the header files like hash include stdio conio.hash mass.hash. Okay, log.hash, like that, so on. There's more header files you can see. Okay, that's all linked and it forms the executable file. Okay, executable file, it is the source code which you are written in the okay general language English sentences like a b c using the high level language sources. So which is compiled, is compiler compiles the source code and its executable file in terms of the machine language zeros and ones form, it is executable file. Okay, then you wants to compile it, Control plus F9 in Turbo C, then microprocessor will and given its executes. You have to see the output Alt F5, so you can get the output. So it is some basic involvement of execution of the C programming. Okay, friends, this source file compilers, the source file goes to the compiler. The compiler check for an error. If no errors found, then it forms to the object file, then it links to the header files, then it forms the executable file. Okay, later on the processor executes the executable file, because the processor knows only the mission level language, zeros and ones forms. Okay, the compiler compiles the high languages to the zeros and ones executable file. Okay, then the processor executes this executable file, then the user screen will print the output. Okay, this is a basic involvement steps to execute the C program. Now let us see the execution of the Java program. Java program is quite different from the other programming language. Okay, Java code, it is the Java code which you have written in the Java programming language with extended .java. It is a source code. It's compiler Java C. Okay, let me explain. Let's take hello dot java. It is a source code, then compile. Then how we can compile this? Java C hello dot java. Okay, Java C is a Java compiler, so this command tells that compile the hello.java file. Okay, it is extended Java is important to represent with the file name. Okay, Java C hello.java to compile, then it's create the hello dot class file. Okay, Java class file. Okay, then is Java virtual machine. As already tell, Java virtual machines contain interpreter this bytecode dot class file. Okay, interpreter by Java virtual machine. The dot that's hello dot class or dot class file can be executed in any of the operating system. Okay, it is a platform independent. Okay, we can execute it either in Windows, Linux or Mac. Okay, we can execute it the anywhere. Suppose if I done the program in Windows. Okay, if I done the program in Windows, with the transferring of the dot class file to the Mac, then I will execute this file in Mac. Okay, executed in this file by transferring the dot class. Okay, using the Java virtual machine uh, we can execute it the anywhere, any platform independent. Okay, it is a platform independent, not dependent. It is like C++, they are the dependent. Yes, they are the dependent language, or one where we written or the where we develop the source code, we have to execute or the run the code in the same operating system only in the C++, like etc. But in Java, it is an independent, quite opposite. It is an independent. Okay, that is the main advantage of the Java programming. Okay, thank you. See you in the next lecture.